Welcome back at 6:51. Time for your morning news now. Starting with a quick travel alert for you. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation is advising westbound Interstate 90 is closed at Highway C at this hour, still closed due to a semi-rollover crash. You can see the traffic here. It doesn't appear to have moved much since we last checked. The agency advises that if you do need to go this way, take Highway C to Highway 12 to get around it. The agency estimates the interstate will be closed for more than 2 hours. If it does open before then, we will let you know. Happening today, the Minnesota Department of Transportation warning of traffic delays on the new Highway 61 bridge over the Canadian Pacific Railway today and tomorrow from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Crews will transport and set 9 new support beams. Flaggers will reduce traffic to 1 lane as each semi arrives. The road will shut down for about 5 minutes while each beam is laid into position, then reopened until the next truck arrives. An Eau Claire woman is in custody for helping a homicide suspect avoid capture. Eau Claire police say 54-year-old Candace Rogers was charged with harboring homicide suspect Jerome Jacobs in her vehicle. He is wanted for a shooting in Madison. Eau Claire police say they pulled Jacobs over last week and he ran to a wooded area. Jacobs then met Rogers on Water Street where she hit him in her car and drove off. The search for Jacobs is still on. He is believed to be armed. If you have any information, contact Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen. A panel of UW La Crosse professors heard arguments on whether former Chancellor Joe Gao should be stripped of his tenure. Gao has already lost the chancellor position for appearing in online pornography with his wife, but he's held on to his role as a tenured faculty member. In the first day of the hearing yesterday, 5 witnesses were called.
Fundraising is, as you know, about how people feel about the university. And there have been significant hits to how people feel about the university because of all the press associated with this and because of the nature of the work that you and Carmen have been involved in.
Gao also testified. Day 2 of the hearing starts today. Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un signed a new partnership pact that replaces previous agreements signed in 1961 and the early 2000s. A spokesperson said the need for the comprehensive strategic partnership was due to the evolving geopolitical situation in the world and region and bilateral ties between the two nations. A full copy has not been released, but the spokesperson says the pact will comply with international law, won't be directed at any specific countries, and aims to ensure stability in the Northeast Asia region. The U.S. has reattached a problematic pier designed to help deliver aid to Gaza. On June 14th, the pier was temporarily dismantled due to a bad weather and rough seas. 2 officials say the pier has since been re-anchored. The Pentagon says the pier has allowed the delivery of 3,500 metric tons of aid. Wisconsin's Republican candidate for Senate toured a La Crosse County dairy farm yesterday. Eric Hovde joined 3rd Congressional District Representative Derek Van Orden for a tour of Morningstar Dairy in Bryce Prairie. Hovde is running against incumbent Democrat Tammy Baldwin. Both Republicans say federal agencies are over-regulating farms like Morningstar.
I think John's comment was, if they could just get out of my way, I can run my farm very effectively. Of course, we all need a certain level of regulations. But when you start looking at the regulations that EPA or DNR or whatever, the lists are so long and so extensive, it's hard to even keep up.
Hovde and Van Orden advocated for farm bills that support small, medium, and large farms. Van Orden and the rest of the Ag Committee passed a $1.5 trillion farm bill last month, but it has a long way to go before becoming law.
All right, now away we go. Take a quick look here to the left of your screen, getting into La Crosse here. You can see a little patchy fog out in the distance. Just want to let you know that. There's also some pretty good temperatures holding on as well, 61 to 58 degrees. You're going to see today 75 degrees expected with some showers on the way for La Crosse going right through the afternoon. Then we have by Friday and Saturday more rain and showers across the region. We're looking at middle 80s and then lower conditions by Sunday. Monday's looking pretty good though. Fantastic day, 85 degrees, and humidity for Tuesday up to 90 degrees.
Always nice to have a good Monday in there. Ease the end of the weekend, right? And while many Americans are suffering from a record early heat wave, now is the perfect time to cool off with a frosty drink because today is National Vanilla Milkshake Day. Surprisingly, milkshakes got their start as an alcoholic drink. The first reference in print was in 1885, and it featured a concoction made of cream, eggs, and whiskey. Eventually, vanilla ice cream was added, and by the 1930s, it was a hit in malt shops everywhere. First day of summer, a perfect day for a milkshake too, right?
I had one yesterday. yesterday.
Oh,
so
you
I have to
did?
Get another one today.
You're celebrating. Thank you, Art, and thank you for joining us this morning. We will see you back here at noon. Until then, enjoy your day.